Hey there, welcome to episode 13, unlucky for some, but hopefully not for me, of the Chronicles of the USS Balao. So, we are in Fremantle. It is the 11th of October 1944, under a year until the end of the Second World War, and this is good. So, we have our full complement of crew, we have all the correct upgrades, and we have all of our Mark 23 torpedoes. Our current score is 1,577,286 tons. I can't stress enough how amazed I am at this figure, and I'm really hoping to add some more to it before the end of the war / we die. So, let's go ahead and do that, because there's nothing else to do here. So, October 11th, 1944, to Ptolemy, USS Balao, on the 28th of October 1944, you are to patrol the South China Sea. That's fine. That's what we've been doing anyway. I'm thinking most of our missions are going to be patrolling around this area, the Luzon Strait or the South China Sea, or going to some of the ports along here. We may actually be sent up to Japan at some point, but I don't know. So let's go on and do it. Well, here we are again, back on board. We are going to thirds ahead, we are going to set course, turn to it, and now we get to plot it properly. Now then, so we're going to the South China Sea, and there it's probably best to go up here through this channel like we have been doing for most of the game. I know we've gone up here a few times, but I think this area here seems to be full of friendly ships, even though Surabaya is still under Japanese control. But up here in the Sulu Sea, that is not under friendly control. Hello. Davao is now blue, so Davao is friendly. So it looks like we're making a break into the Philippines. Oh, and we've got Melikok, or whatever it is. Melikiok? Sounds about right. We've also got a base on Saipan and in Guam. So I'm guessing that this side of the of this area is very much under our control. And that would also explain why we saw some patrol ships up here in the last episode. Well, I think perhaps then, in that case, we actually won't go through there, but we'll go up here past Christmas Island and go up through here, because it gives us the greatest chance of finding enemy ships, and that's what we really want to do. So I'm going to go this side, and I'm going to check out Merak, I think, on the way up. And I'm sure there will be a destroyer of some type in there defending it, because there usually is. I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to go between these islands here. Just make sure there's no good. And we'll go north through the Karamata Strait. Where are we going? There. So, I think the best place to go is around this side of that shallow bit that's got those islands in it there, which nearly caught me out once. Then we're going up through here. We'll go up around here, because there seems to be a lot of Japanese shipping in that area. And then we're going to go up into this area here, which we have to patrol. So, we need a 40-mile radius. That'll do. And we need to patrol inside there, so we can do something like this. And once we have done that, there we go, we will move inwards, just sort of to finish it off. And hopefully that should be enough. So that's 4,000 miles pretty much at the end of the patrol. So let's go on and do that, shall we? Right, November 3rd, 1944, Belgium liberated by Canadian forces today. So, Belgium, where is Belgium? Belgium is somewhere up here. I'm not all that great at geography, so I'm pretty sure Belgium is somewhere up here. I don't think it's even actually marked on the map, is it? I know that Amsterdam and Rotterdam is Holland. So that's all sort of Holland there. I think Belgium's up here somewhere. I don't know. I'm not very good at geography, so that sort of shows you how bad I am. But yeah, Belgium is now free, and we have some kind of contact here, but I've no clue where it is. Oh, there it is. It's a ship going west-southwest at medium speed. Well, let's go find out what it is. So, we're going to go like that. Mark down its course. We need to zoom in a little bit for that. There we go. From there to round about there. Let's get a range here of there. And let's speed up and see. No, we're actually not going to catch at this speed. So, I'm just going to adjust my my heading and bring it up to flank speed. I would not be surprised if this was a friendly ship. Oh hello, it's changed track. Okay, let's change course then. We're going to go back over here, which is where we were going in the first place. We're going to set down a new course for him, which will be just in front of this line. I'm aware I haven't got it just right on him, but there we go. I'll put that about there. Let's get the eraser, get rid of that. And we are in, okay, well we're in visual range and it's a friendly. Okay, so we don't need to worry about him, which is curious that we got a friendly ship, and a friendly merchant ship at that, coming through past Merak, which is leading me to believe that we may be taking this port rather shortly. Now this is at night, so I don't know if I can see this guy or not, but we can have a look and see anyway. He would be... There he is. That's the ship. I don't know where it is from here, and the fact that my my watchman can tell it's a friendly ship at that distance is frankly amazing. But anyway, it is a friendly ship, so we're not going to bother with it, and we're going to go onwards. So yeah, hopefully there's something to attack around here, and then we can hopefully safely get up to the South China Sea. So I'll see you there. We've got another ship moving slowly in the Merak Channel. I'm skeptical as to this being a Japanese ship, but I'm going to treat it as though it is. So we're going to adjust course and cross over sort of like that, I think. And let's see. We will wait probably around about here. That seems like a fairly reasonable range. Yeah, that's well within attack range, so let's get this ship closer. Once it's on sonar, which it is now, we're going to put the periscope up and go to periscope depth. And let's see what happens. Current depth is 60, it's coming closer, coming closer, coming closer. And going away again. Yeah, okay, let's have a look. Right, well, I can't see it because it's really foggy. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend this up here, and we're going to go flank speed because we're underwater, so of course we have a much reduced speed. In fact, we're going to stop there because it looks like he may be coming across in front of us here. Oh, it's a friendly. Let's see, what actually is it before we come up? Ah, it's something I've never seen before. I've certainly never sunk one before. It looks kind of interesting. Let's surface so we can actually look at it without the waves getting in the way. But it is friendly. I don't know how they tell. I don't see a flag on it anywhere. And I'm fully zoomed in, so I don't know how they know it's a friendly. There's no flags anywhere. It must be because it's a American design or something, or a French design or something like that, I guess. Either way, I have no clue what country it's from, so I can't look up what it actually is, but never mind. That's fine. So I'm going to assume that any ships coming through the Merak Strait now are going to be friendlies, because that basically has confirmed it. Just want to make sure I'm not going to hit that guy. We shouldn't hit him. No, we're fine. Right, okay. Well, we're going to continue onwards, and Merak is still in enemy hands, so anything that is in Merak is going to be an enemy. I am, however, skeptical about any defenders to here, any destroyers around here, because if there were, they would be sinking these merchant ships. So it may be that there is no resistance and no ships up here, so we'll see. Okay, well, this is a destroyer. or possibly a sub-chaser, but probably a destroyer. And this ship here is not being bothered by it, so I'm guessing that it is an enemy ship. And it looks like we have a bunch of ships inside the port as well, which is good for me. I'm hoping we've got enough range on this island here so that we don't get caught by the land battery again. How far away is it? 5 miles. We probably will get caught by the land battery, actually. Let's go more over here. I know that's not a huge distance out of the way. I don't think we're going to get shot at this range, but we might. We should probably be going to periscope depth fairly soon. I think I left the scope up as well. Yeah, that destroyer or sub-chaser is definitely patrolling, and I really doubt that he's friendly. So we're going to go periscope depth, that is, put the scope up because it wasn't up, and we're going to keep going forwards, and hopefully... Where's he going? He's coming across, and he's probably coming towards me right now. Or is he? Where's he going? No, he's going across and away, and now he's coming towards me. Now he's most certainly coming towards me. So we're going to turn right. We're going to speed up a little bit. There we go, that's good. We'll straighten here. And I can't see a thing, so is it all foggy still? No, it's not too bad. He's just quite a long way off. Okay, so he's over there somewhere, pretty much in front of me. I don't see him exactly, but I'm sure he will soon. We may even be able to see the port from here. No, it's probably just too far away. But that's not what we're worried about right now. Right now we are worried about the warship, which is now closing on my position. I need to stop. Now he must be very close by now. How far does it think he is? Well, it thinks he's less than 2,000 yards away, so I should be able to see him. But I can't. I don't know where he is, but he must be somewhere in front of me over here. I should be able to see him on the scope. There we go. We've got him now. There he is, coming straight at me. Whoa! He just appeared out of nowhere, didn't he? Fortunately that zoomed in, so... Right, I need to put in Japanese destroyer of some kind. I have absolutely no idea what kind it will be. I'm going to plump for Fubuki because they are fairly common. It looks pretty close. He's coming directly at me, so I'm going to put in directly at me. Range there. Speed, I'm going to say 12-ish. And put in the position keeper. Open tube 6. And that looks pretty good. I'm not even going to make that a contact influence. I'm just going to make that contact. And I'm going to fire that one. And hopefully he won't turn. In fact, he's too close to turn and get out of the way of that one. So here is his hull, there's the torpedo, and there is contact. And he didn't like that one bit. He tried to turn out of the way, but he just wasn't fast enough. Now I don't know if that's damaged him badly enough to sink him, but he did explode, so I imagine he's taken a lot of damage. And that might actually be a Fubuki destroyer. Either a Fubuki or a Minakaze. Oh, he's destroyed. Good. Okay then. So what was he? He was a Fubuki. I was correct. I was absolutely 100% correct. Which I'm not surprised about, to be honest. Fubukis are very much the destroyer of choice for... what the hell? There's something sunk over there. Okay, I have to go and look at that in external camera. But first, here's the Fubuki. Down it goes. It's a nice panning angle for you, and he's probably going to hit the ocean bed right there. There we go. And he's just going to level out and go down. So let's just take a quick look at the hole I put in him. There it is, that's a big hole right there. And that was a contact torpedo, which was more than enough to destroy him. Was that an explosion? It was, he just exploded. That was pretty cool. Right then, oh, I don't want to surface. I was going to surface there, but that would be stupid. I need to reset my camera, there we go, because it is 90 degrees from me pretty much. Now over here somewhere, there is the dock of Merak. And what I really want to look at is that sunk ship in there. I want to know what on earth happened. It's very foggy, very stormy. I can hear thunder going on there. Right, here's the coastline. So somewhere around here there's a port. But where? Where is it? Have I gone too far north? I think I may have done. Oh, no, there's the edge of the port. So, there should be a sunk ship here somewhere. I don't see anything. Unless it was a crashed plane perhaps, but that seems a little bit unlikely. I could have sworn it was here. Maybe it's on this side? On this side of the dock? Nope. Don't know where on earth it was, but it's not here. So, yeah. I don't know what that was about. That's definitely where I was looking. So, if it was there, it has been destroyed since. Now, what's my... Oh, my battery's absolutely fine. Right, let's go forward. Straight over the destroyer, which is probably not a good plan, and I should also have slowed down time there, because it made me almost spin all the way around in a big circle. There we go, straighten, and go towards the dock. Current depth 59 feet, I have no idea what I've got under keel. Oh, 61 feet under keel, that's fine. Right, tube 6 is ready, that's good. Let's turn right slightly. That's good, straight, and we're going to go right into the dock, right into the middle. Let's turn very slightly left. Oh no, not left, rather, meant right. I can't even tell my left from my right. And then, are we actually turning? Yes, we are, very slightly. Right, so we've got two things now. Let's go 10 degrees to the right. That's more like it. Okay, and we will stop right here, I think. Now then, let's see what we've got. So, behind me at 180 degrees, there should be a ship. Not sure what it is. It's definitely not a warship. It's a merchant, and it's got a flat crossbeam at the back, and an elevated one at the front. That's what it is, a medium modern composite. Yep, medium modern composite. The one that's over here somewhere, that's a gunboat. I'm going to mark that one in. We have another one on my right hand side somewhere, there we go. That's a small modern composite. Yep, small modern composite. Do we have any others? I don't think we do. I think we've only got 3 on radar right now. Yep, only 3, and there was one down there, but it's sunk. Well, in that case, may as well sink the one behind me, and one in front of me, then we'll go up the other end and leave and get back to course and get back to sinking stuff that's worth sinking. So, speed, nothing. No. Speed is nothing. Angle is pretty much 90 degrees, to be honest. Would you stop it? 90 degrees. Range is like that, but then I haven't put in. I have put in what it is, so it does know. Yeah, we need to zoom in and aft tube. Now, am I going to need more than one of these? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Fire. Here we go. Here it goes. Torpedo is away. Here's contact camera. It's going to hit it to the aft of centre. Yep, that's going to need another one, alright. So, let's put another one towards the front of it. Right there. Let's open up tube 8 and fire. There we go. It's approaching target. We've got contact camera. We've also got a stopwatch in the way, which we don't want. And second torpedo. Oh, that's actually taken a hell of a lot of damage beforehand, but that's definitely destroyed now. It may have been sinking on its own there anyway, but either way, it's definitely dead now, so that's fine. So that's the end of that one. And the one over here, what was that? It was a small modern, wasn't it? I may as well hit it with one. I only really need one torpedo, I think. Can I hit this with the rear tube? Nope, I'm going to have to use the forward tube. I think. Right. Range. There. Angle. There. Speed is of course nothing. And is that? Yes, it is going to let me hit it. I've got the range completely wrong apparently, but whatever. Don't really care. And let's hit that one in the middle there. Here we go. Torpedo is away. Down to normal speed, and there is contact camera. This should be enough to take down a small ship. It really should. Just one torpedo should do it. Oh yeah, that's definitely got him. Yeah, he's had more than enough with that. So that should have just destroyed him straight off. Well, with all that stuff flying off him and that big explosion, it would not surprise me in the slightest. Yep, unit destroyed. There it is, on fire. So, that was a medium modern composite and a small modern composite. Right, that's fine. I doubt there's anything more down here. I think there may have been something there. Go on then, let's go through and see if we can pick anything else up. Oh, there's something there. On the left hand side at 270 degrees-ish. That was my mouse being awkward. What is that? That actually looks not too small, but then it could also be an old engine aft, I'm not even sure. But we are out of visibility of that gunboat, so we probably could use the deck gun on that. I don't know. How adventurous am I feeling? Is that an old engine aft? I think it is. I think those little bits there are the triangular bits on an old engine aft, but I can't be sure. I don't think we have any other ships here. I'm not out of range of this gunboat, but I am out of visibility for it, so it shouldn't be able to see me, because I can't see it, so it shouldn't be able to see me. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's an old engine aft. I'm going to stop, and I'm going to test my theory that that we can't get hit by this gunboat over here because it can't see me. So we're going to surface, and we're going to see. If it says we're under attack, then we're in trouble. Coming up to the surface in a moment. Oxygen reserve has been filled. Mouse has died. That's fun. We're under attack. Oh, and that was very close actually. No, we're going to go back down again. Let's go flank forward and get back down. But I'm going to switch to high explosive shells, and we're going to have a quick shot at this thing before we go down, because we haven't been hit. There we go, we're going down. And I'm still on the gun, interestingly, but that's fine. Right, so, yeah, it was definitely the gunboat that was shooting at me, but I don't think it hit me, so that's fine. And we've got something else on the left there too. We'll stop. Or possibly it was that was shooting us, I'm not sure. Well, that's the one we were shooting at, because it's on fire. And that is a small modern composite, possibly? Possibly. It could be a larger one though, I'm not really sure, because of the size of it. It could also have been this that was shooting at us, I don't know. I'm just going to check we didn't take any shots there. Oh no, we did, we took some damage, we took 3 hull damage. Does that mean we've got a hole in us somewhere? Possibly. We may have a hole somewhere. Don't see any holes. Nope, no holes. We just took a little bit of hull damage. That's fine. I don't really care about 3% hull damage. It's not an issue. But this thing on the left, don't know where it is. But I think I want to sink it. So, fully right. Actually, no. Yes, actually, yes. And 1/3 forward. No, I was right. I wanted to go left, not right. Let's go left, left. In fact, I'm just going to turn around. And we're going to go forward here. In fact, we're going to go slightly right here. Like that. Let's go forward. Ship spotted. That's fine. Let's turn more left. That looks good. We will stop and straighten. And I think that ship must have taken a lot of damage. But we're going to wait until we have stopped. There we go, we've stopped. Going to go to the scope, and it should be roughly behind us somewhere. There we go. Oh, that's a small modern composite. Okay, a small modern, fine, that's okay. Angle is like that. Range, there, speed, nothing. Aft tube number 9. And take off the spread, otherwise we'll miss entirely. That looks good, and fire. Right, will it spin? No. It looks to be on target. Are we going to get contact camera? Are we? No, we are not. So we've got an impact here. That could be a medium, actually. Actually, I think that might be a medium. Either way we hit it. Is it going to take on water? It is. It's only got a gun on the back. I don't think that could hit me if I surfaced. Again, I've got to worry about that gunboat, but it didn't hit me last time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go left and reverse, and I'm going to go side on to where that gunboat is. This also has the added advantage of putting more of my submarine between me and that guy's gun. That's good. Now, once we've stopped, which is there, I'm going to surface again. And we're going to go to the aft AA gun once we're on the surface, which will be very shortly. There we go. We should be on the surface now. We are. We've still got high explosive shells. That's the one that's burning. Oh right, yeah, that's because burning because I was just shooting at it. We're under attack, but I don't know who is shooting at me. I imagine it's the gunboat. But the gunboat has a very small target to hit. Gunboats are, of course, trained to hit small targets, but hopefully because of the fog and the small target and the limited amount of time that he's got to shoot me, I should be able to not only kill that boat, but be able to take out this one over here as well. That's my hope anyway. Of course, this is actually quite difficult to hit it because it's got part of the dock in the way, but that definitely hit it. So I'm hitting it now, which is good. Is this one dead? Yes it is. Good. And we're going to go back down to periscope depth before we take any more damage. We won't actually damage that time at all. And here we go, sinking back into the water. Back down we go, and I don't see any more gunshots going off anywhere, or any more shells hitting the water. So we may have just gotten away with that, which is good, because that's what I wanted to do, get away with it. So we're now pointed in the right direction, I think. So I think we'll be able to just sort of go 2/3 forward, possibly return to course. No, we can't return to course, we have to go forward a little bit before we can do that. Yeah, oh, there was 2 gunboats actually. There was one over here as well that I didn't see before. I think at this point we can return to course. I will return to course here. There we go, and we should be clear in front of us. I'm just going to check out the periscope. Are we now clear in front? Yes, we are. That's good. Okay, I'm going to put the scope down because we don't need to know what else is here, because we know there's 2 gunboats and not a lot else. So we're going to get out underwater. We've only taken 3 hull damage, which is fine. I really don't care about 3 hull damage. And now we're back into the open sea, and because it's still daytime and there's clearing of the fog, I'm going to get a fair distance away, like there, before I surface. And we're now in the clear, which is good. So now we're going to get onwards and try and get into our patrol zone before getting into any more trouble. We may find some other ships, and if we do, we'll probably engage. But yeah, we're going up to our patrol zone now. So see you there. November 4th, 1944. German forces in Greece surrendered. It's the beginning of the end for the Krauts. So, German forces in Greece. Where's Greece? Greece is down here. Somewhere in this area. Rhodos, that is Rhodes, that's where the Colossus was. It means Halicarnassus is somewhere up here. And I think Sparta was down here somewhere, possibly. So I think this is the Greek area, somewhere around here, and of course Macedonia up here. So, yeah, the German forces in Greece here have surrendered, so we're pushing them back from this area here. We have pushed them back from at least most of France, I think, by this point. So it's just a matter of time until we get back to Berlin. So, while we do that, over in the east, or is it the west technically? The east of us anyway. But then I suppose you go far enough west, it's west as well. On the other side of the world, they are doing that. Hello, what's that? That's a small that's a ship moving medium. We may meet that, we may not. Either way, we are in the Karamata Strait, and we're going up to the South China Sea. So, yeah, we're going to get on with that, because, you know, we've got a job to do. Well, we've come all the way up to our patrol area and finished our patrol. And all we have found is task forces full of gunboats and sub-chasers. And frankly, I have zero interest in them. But we've just finished our patrol, and we've got a medium moving freighter or something like that up here. So we're going to go and chase it. I think we're going to end up crossing its path probably around there, and I've realised that going to flank speed is completely pointless, because full speed rather than flank speed actually is 1 knot less because of all of my engine upgrades, or rather my cruise engine upgrades. Hello, what's this? Oh, another medium ship. Oh, and it's another freighter. Okay, right. Well, this is going to be interesting. If I go here and go up like that, let's mark down where this guy is going. Slow down to real time. This guy is going like so, and yes, and this one is going like, I guess like that. Well, which one is going to get here first? They're probably going to get here about at the same time, as I've just plotted it right in the middle, which wasn't the smartest thing to do, I will admit. Right, okay, well, let's go full speed, and we should, in fact, we may actually get this one on the right first, which is nice. Actually, no, we probably won't. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep going all the way through. Yeah, that'll be good. And actually, I'm going to redo the course for this guy, because I want to be as close to the other one as possible. Okay, let's stop here, because we should drift into range of this one, hopefully. 3, 2, 1. Yep, that looks good. Let's get a periscope depth quickly and put the scope up. In fact, no, that one below me is going to cross over first. That's annoying. Okay, I'm going to chase that one then. Right, well, my first concern has to be this guy here. In fact, No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the course for this one. I'm going to mark down like that. Now then, what have we got here? Please be a good one. Well, that's not too bad. I think that's a medium-sized ship, possibly. Medium old split? No. Medium old composite? No, the master's wrong. Medium modern composite freighter? No, the master's still wrong. It's not a medium European. No, it's not a large. Can't be large. Okay, it must be a small then. That's unfortunate. Right, where is it then? It will be down here somewhere. Small old split freighter, or possibly a small split freighter, one of the two. Don't know which, and there's absolutely no difference other than their colour, so I reckon it's a small split freighter. Okay, let's lock it, get a range which is there-ish. Angle is almost 90 degrees. I think it might be going slightly away from me actually. Speed, it was moving medium, so 9. There we go, that'll do. Forward torpedo tube, open, and let's see what that says. It says I've got the range all wrong, but otherwise pretty good. Well, let's put the range in again, there. It still thinks I've got the range wrong, so I've probably got the wrong ship. I'm going to fire there and see what that does. Yeah, that looks pretty good. A bit too far forward really, but oh well. I still think that's a medium ship of some kind. It doesn't have any guns on it either. Is that going to sink? No, I don't think so. Surface, it has no guns, so there's no reason not to follow it. I'm going to go up to full speed because I want to get up to speed to turn around and hit the other one. So let's get up to the surface, there we go. I don't know how far away it is, but yeah, it's within range of the AA gun, so that's fine. Let's fire there. Is that hitting it? It is, it's a bit low. Let's try and hit it more in the centre. That's better. Taking off its mast. I don't imagine this is going to last too much longer. Maybe he does have a gun. Probably an anti-aircraft gun, but either way, he's now destroyed. Let's check what he was. Small old split. Okay, so he was a split, he was just the other kind of split. Okay, right, now, no, I don't want to do that. I want to go this way, and I want to intercept this guy down here. That's the plan anyway. Hopefully I can do that. If I'm going full speed, I should be able to overtake him quite easily. Yeah, like so. Oh, but he's weaving, so he knows that we're around somewhere, and I just overshot that badly. Okay, go backwards 2/3, and that should slow us down. There we go. I actually do want to go back a little bit, so that's fine. And stop. Put the scope up, go to periscope depth, and hopefully by the time he gets over here, he will have thought that we have gone away. Therefore it may be safe, and he may stop doing that really annoying strafing thing. No, apparently not. Oh well, let's have a look-see at him. He's behind us, so there we go. Oh, it's an old engine aft. Well, no reason to worry about him. Up onto the surface we go, and we're going to the aft AA gun, not the forward AA gun, and we're just going to blow him out of the water. He's also got an AA gun on the back, but AA guns do not scare me. AA guns are absolutely zero threat to my submarine, especially the ones that they equip these ships with, as they only have anti-aircraft shells, which are completely and utterly worthless against any kind of sea vessel. That's a big explosion, and I think he's snapped as well, so that's nice. Yep, he's snapped and he's dead. So, that was a small old engine aft. Okay, well we've only got small ships so far, so that one medium one up there. Hopefully we can have some better luck than that as we return to course. And I need to decide what to do next. It looks like there's a lot of shipping over this side, so I think we're going to head over there. There it is. We're going to head over here, and hopefully we'll find something sort of in this area over here that we can sink. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these things, and I'm going to go back down to 2/3, and we're going to go onwards and try and find something bigger to sink. Right, well, I've come across the China Sea down here, South China Sea rather, down here, and followed up because I've seen a couple of ships going up this way, and we've come across this one right here. It's a slow-moving merchant. Where are we? There we go. Ship moving slow to the northeast. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go around the outside of this shallow area here, and then we're going to cross over round about here-ish, I think. In fact, I'm going to have to go further than that because that's nowhere near where he's going. Right. So in fact, actually, we go like that and then cross over there. That looks pretty good. We'll see if we can manage that. He's moving slow, so we should have a fairly good chance of overtaking here. Here we go. Right, let's adjust his course like that. We should be able to get ahead of him quite easily here, and we can. That's good. Right then, so let's zoom in and change the course again to right there. Now we need to get a range. In fact, let's just go ahead and go across here. Right, then we need a range from here, which is somewhere like that. Need to get inside that area there. In fact, he's pretty much on that line. That's good. Okay, we're going to stop here, put up the scope, and I want to see what the night's like. Oh, it's nice and clear. I don't think we've got a moon, unless it's the other side of the stack, which it isn't. So we've got a moonless night, but we've got lots of stars, so we've got plenty of light around. And that ship is somewhere off in the distance over here, somewhere around where that star is. So we're going to get into position here. We're still going quite fast. 2 knots, 1 knot, there we go. Right, we're now going to go to periscope depth here, because he is on sonar, or is approaching sonar range. There we go. And it's coming across our bow. There we go, pretty much exactly where I thought he was going to be. Slightly off, but close enough. And let's take a look and see what it is. It's a medium old tanker. Let's mark that in. Not a small old split, definitely not. It's a medium old tanker. Right, let's unset that. Range. Can't zoom in any closer, I think. Around about there. Angle is very slightly off 90, I think. Speed, he was going slow, so 5. Let's set the tracker. We're on tube 6. And I've got his angle way off there, apparently. Way off. He's more like this. Yeah, that's almost exactly right. Let's reset that. And I've got the range wrong as well, apparently. That's the rear mast right there. That's the foremast right there. How's that? Much better. Much, much better. Right. Okay, I want it, in fact, I want it exactly where that line is. So we're going to take the spin off, or the spread. And we're going to open the tube and zoom out a little bit and fire. Now then, let's see if this is going to spin. It is not. That is good. Torpedo is coming. 2 times speed. We are going to get contact camera. Here we go. And it's heading pretty much for where I want to hit. Yep, slightly further back than I wanted, but that should be fine. Ah, we don't have a chain reaction this time. So we hit slightly too far back to cause the chain reaction that I wanted, but it is dropping down in the water there. It's taking on water quite rapidly by the looks of it, so it may have done enough damage. It's certainly listing quite a bit, but then it is a tanker, so it's fairly wide. Right, we've got impact. It's definitely lower at the back. If it will continue going down at the back is a different question, however. I don't want to fire another torpedo until I know the answer. I'm fairly confident that's going to go down on its own. It's definitely got a gun on the back as well. But I'm going to speed up a little bit. Yeah, it's still dropping down at the back. I think, yeah, I'm 99% certain that's going to sink on its own. Yeah, here we go. It's still not officially sunk yet. Still not officially sunk. It's, well, I've got the sinking cam, but apparently it's still not been attributed to me. There we go. There's the lifeboat. So it has sunk from one torpedo. Only barely, apparently, but there she is, standing on end. Ah, there we go. Enemy unit destroyed. We have got credit for it, thankfully, as we should do. And down she goes. And you can see on the end there, it's actually got all the writing on the end for the keel depth. So let's go and take a look at it quickly before it slips right under the water. Oh, okay, maybe it doesn't. It looked like it did, though. Okay, it doesn't. But anyway, there she goes, vertically downwards into the depths. Or not. It's going to bob up again. Lots of trapped air inside that ship. And, whoop, that's too far. Here on the surface, there are survivors. All 5 of them. And these 4 guys just sitting back letting the one guy do all the work. Go on, skivvy. Row. Row, damn you. And there's only 3 lifeboats. Not lifeboats, 3 life jackets between 5 of them, apparently. I don't imagine that those 3 are going to be all that popular. So, we're going to come to the surface, and we're going to get rid of all these map markings and etc, etc. I'm also going to get rid of that course point. Right, now, where to next? There are ships coming backwards and forwards along here. There's task forces down there, large convoy here. I think I'm going to head south again. I think that's probably the best way to go, sort of follow around Indochina. What the hell was that? Something's exploding. Well, it's not me, so something has exploded. It's certainly not my submarine. My submarine is fine, apart from the 3 hull damage we took earlier. Do we have any injured crew members? No, we do not. We are absolutely fine. But I guess that ship must have exploded when it sank, and we just heard the sound coming up through the water. So anyway, we're going to head south, and hopefully we can find some more ships coming along this shipping lane up here, because there are some definitely coming into what's that, the Gulf of Tonkin and Hainan Island, I guess. So yeah, there's definitely something coming up here and going along the coast up towards Formosa and eventually Honshu and whatever. And yeah, so we're going to go down here and see if we can find some more stuff to sink.